Hi there, quick video to show you how to fill in your long tail keywords for SEO purposes on your website. So looking at one of your pages, instead of doing it via the front end like you would normally for editing purposes of the text and photos, with this you would be using the edit page function. So just so that you don't choose the wrong thing, go to all pages and for example, let's find the dining out page. You would just click on edit or the actual dining out title. See here that this is the preview of what currently has been added as your page title and description. So a long tail keyword is actually more of a conversational sort of phrase. In the old days, people used to put more like more succinct little phrases like restaurants Hampshire, for example, or restaurants Hampshire places to eat, sort of not really proper sentences. Whereas long tail keywords is more looking at someone putting in a more conversational phrase, such as great places to eat in Hampshire, for example. So as you can see, you've got pubs and restaurants in Hampshire, and then the divider and then Wallops Wood. That's absolutely fine. But if you were wanting to make any amendments, you could put in places to eat, comma, pubs and restaurants in Hampshire, for example, just to make that slightly longer and to involve a bit more of the search phrases in there. So what you would do is you just click on edit snippet and you type into the SEO title your amendments, and you see this little green line. This shows you how full you have until it's too full for the search engines to recognize. Google only looks at the first, I think, 70 characters of the title, and the description has, as you can see, that's pretty full. So you can't add anything more to that meta description. So when it comes to SEO titles, typically you wouldn't really want to use stop words, which are and, in, and so on. But so what you really want to do is make the meta description much more, as you have here. Hampshire has a wonderful selection of pubs and restaurants for evenings out, plus local markets, etc. So I would actually recommend putting in here places to eat somehow, so that you've got that, because people would put where is there a great place to eat in Hampshire, for example. So then you've got a much more likelihood of coming up for that phrase. So once you've made your changes, just close the snippet editor and click the blue update button top right. And that's literally it. You can do the same with your experiences. So I don't think any of your experiences have been actioned yet. So let's just have a quick look. Go into the products and wait for them to load up. And let's just have a look at this one. See if it's got any. Another thing I would mention, you can see here when you're looking in the text version, you see this. That's where you've copied and pasted it from somewhere, and it's taken over the formatting, all the sort of HTML behind the scenes of that text. So you probably copied it from the actual place where the experience is happening. So what I recommend, when you copy and paste all your text into it as text, and then go through and make them various bits, like bold and so on, because it'll take out all the formatting, it'll strip it out completely, and then it will then you just need to format it yourself, but at least you won't have all these excess HTMLs there. So as you can see here, the Yoast has got you can see here it says please provide a meta description. So it means that no, this hasn't been done at all. So what you want to do is put something there like, let's have a look, going to the visual tab. Let's see. I'd copy that in and put that there, and then I'd actually use put some words of the vineyard there. Let's see what else. and then just so you can see you've got lots more space here. So experiences at Wollopswood, just for example, so you've got there something there, and you can see that they've picked up this title from the title of the page, separate it, and then the site title, which is why it's coming up that you can see that the title's there, and then you've got your website name there. But you can just get rid of these if you didn't want that, and overtype it with your actual own title. So whatever you want to do there is totally fine. Once you're finished with that, just click on the update button and that will be instantly live. So I'm afraid you just have to go through all your different experiences and make your changes accordingly. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Just to give you another idea on going further, not necessary, but if you did want to be more in depth and you wanted to choose like a focus key phrase, you can enter it here, and then it will actually go through your text and tell you if it's got the right percentages of that key phrase in the actual text itself. So just to give you an idea, let's copy this in again. So if you were to use that as your key phrase, then and put that in there as well, you can see that it says there's no outbound links on that page, and there's no internal links either. So you could have on there, for example, view our other experiences and link through to your main experiences page. Key phrase density, the focus key phrase was found 0 times. So you would want to add that at the start of the text. So for example, you could add it here, and then that would be at least one time that it's in the text, for example. Text length, it says you need another 300 words for ideal purposes. And you can ignore the key phrase length of being too long, that's fine. And that's it really. Go through it all. It's really as much of doing as much as you can, and you will find it easier and easier as you go through it. As mentioned, if you have any questions at all, just send us an email and we'll send you back a reply with your answer or a little video if necessary. Thank you, take care.